Thought I'd do a little review on our Milwaukee battery powered trimmer, grass trimmer. It's the M18 Fuel, and it's quite a nice unit. Got a fairly large cutting head. It has slightly thinner twine than your standard commercial grade trimmer for sure, but extendable handle. These batteries charge quite quickly on the charger provided. This has 18 volts. To start it, you basically take off this safety or push this safety ahead, and then you can pull the trigger. If you don't push that ahead, you can't pull the trigger, so it's a safety for kids or yourselves, just to make sure you're really wanting to start it. And you can tell here, you can see has variable speed. And I think from the few times I've used it so far, it seems to get 40 or 45 minutes of fairly heavy work. It's probably not something you would use if you're in a commercial setting where you're having to use your trimmer all day long. But if you've just got an hour or even more work around the house to do, it seems to work very good for that. The batteries power fairly quickly, as I said, or you get a couple batteries and you can keep going for all the time you need if you need more than an hour. Anyhow, I'll just give you a view here how it works. This is fairly long grass. Anyhow, that gives you some idea of how well it can work. Here's some thicker stems. So it's really got pretty good power for a battery powered trimmer. It's obviously not going to compete with a gas powered engine for long duration use and powerful use to cut through really heavy stuff, although this can cut through pretty heavy stuff. But for a typical homeowner, well, not even a typical homeowner, we have a pretty large lot here. Got over an acre of area of grass and quite a bit of trimming if you want to do it. Now, I'm not fanatical about trimming like some people are. I just like to keep it looking fairly good every so often. So, but this thing this can do all our gardens basically in one charge. And as I said, the charging is pretty quickly after that, or each battery charges pretty quickly. The main beauty of it, of course, is you don't have to worry about buying gas, buying oil to mix with the gas, the exceptional loud sound of the gas engine, and you don't have to worry about the stink. So this is a really nice way to do it if you want to do trimming and you don't have huge demands for your trimmer, but you want to keep your gardens looking good and you're not trying to cut through hay or really thick weeds and stuff on a regular basis. Certainly for grass, or even tough grass and fairly tough weeds, actually this thing does pretty good. So anyhow, you might want to consider that for trimming, one option. There's obviously a lot of the companies have these battery powered ones out now. I can't say how this compares to the other brands. All I know is we've got a number of tools here that we use now that use the same batteries. So I've got a circular saw, and then we've got various drills that run on these batteries, these Milwaukee batteries. So it's nice, they all interchange and it's just very easy to go. The drills are amazing. Like when we worked out in Horse Barn, they seem to go on and on forever, being able to drill 3 or 3.5 inch screws through thick lumber. So they go on and they lots of power. It's quite impressive. Anyhow, I'll leave it at that and hope you have a chance to try one if you haven't. Thanks.